14, Ms. Noma, 187, Brad Capone. 1962, Connie Pinko. 20, Sweet and Thrashy. 21, Penetration. 28, Corey nailed her. 303, Pretty and Punk. 42, Anita Hit Someone. 44, Reese the Beast. 56, Booty Trap. 594, Ruby Ruckus. 658, Judy as a Punk. And number 88, Loopity Lulu.
The Boulder County Bomber All-Stars. Number 11 is Trixie Von Teese. 117 is Mussolini. 132 is Shirley Moya Downey. 1337 is Faylust. 1677 is Evil Love. 204 is Genitalia. 451 is Dinah Fire. Number 5 is Miss Fortune Cookie. 666 is Short Stack. 717 is Hershey Bad. 727 Janzerus Jukes. Number 88 is Catastrophe. Number 9 is Bevolution. And M16 is Meg My Day. These are the Boulder County Bomber All-Stars. For those of you at home, blue tops are going to be Dockyard, black shirts are Boulder County, and we've got 30 minutes on the clock.
All right, jamming first for the Dockyard Derby Dames, we've got Booty Trap. Up against, looks like number 5, Fortune Cookie, jamming for Boulder.
It looks like we got a star in the box. That is Booty Trap on her way to the box for Dockyard. She's going to spend a minute to think about what she's done. And that means that Miss Fortune Cookie is the only jammer on the track. Passive offense being displayed right now by Boulder County. And a big hit delivered against Miss Fortune Cookie there in turn 1, courtesy of the Wave of Mutilation.
Huge hits there by Anita Hit Someone, always has been appropriately named. Now resetting is Boulder County trying to make their way through, but a big block there again. Anita Hit Someone, not quite driving her out of bounds though, and 5 big points on the board to start things out for the Boulder County Bombers All-Stars.
Miss Fortune Cookie back inside that wall at the front. All 4 blockers on the track for both teams, which means plenty of hits, and Miss Fortune Cookie seems to be sucking those up with her shoulders and chest right now.
HP Shovecraft, you had to say all the blockers on the track, because here goes Anita Hit Someone off to the sin bin for a stop block, and another 5 points on the board. 10-0 run for the Boulder County Bombers All-Star team here.
Let's talk a little bit about Pivot Star, creating clothing inspired by the kick-ass sport of women's roller derby. Alternative and athletic, sexy and tough, intelligent and all-female. PivotStar.com.
Still on a power jam with Booty Trap looking on from the sin bin. We have number 666, Short Stack, out there to jam to start. Big 3-wall in the front, but lead jammer, says Hugh Refner. Lead jammer for Boulder.
Reese the Beast, last line of defense on that last pass for the Wave of Mutilation. And Short Stack trying to find some space. She's out there against the last line of defense and through for a 5-point pass.
Booty Trap out of the box now, trying to make it through on her initial pass. Getting that, I believe, cutting call in the initial, but a huge 3-wall at the front of the pack. Gets shoved out of bounds, has to recycle all the way to the back.
The pack advantage favoring Boulder County right now, and shooting the front is 666. That's Short Stack for 5 as she made her way through for a grand slam. Recycled is number 56 for Dockyard, and that is Booty Trap.
Great hit by Genitalia on Booty Trap, and I'm just going to leave that sentence hanging in the air. Great work by Penetration. Reese the Beast couldn't quite back up to stop her, and Short Stack through for another 5 big points.
Whole lot of hitting going on right now inside the pack. Booty Trap trying to find some space behind that 3-wall for Boulder County. Looks like Genitalia, one of the hitters. Faylust out there as well. And Trixie Von Teese has been laying people out all weekend long, Phil.
And how Penetration headed off to the box. Oh, that joke brought to you by a 13-year-old sense of humor.
Short Stack through for another 4-point pass. She, of course, did not get the point for the opposing jammer, and I believe that's Booty Trap.
Booty Trap, yeah, finally made it out of the pack, but Short Stack calling that off before she can get any points.
Talk about the Smack Shack, the smackshack.net. Smack Shack is Tacoma's full roller derby retail store located on Mildred. Smack Shack offers a wide array of products from skates to clothing. The Smack Shack has it all, the smackshack.net.
Speaking of the Smack Shack, owner of the Smack Shack right now, number 10, Mia Smackovich, lining up with the star upon Mars for the Dockyard Derby Dames.
I see how that flowed. That worked well. Evil Love out there with the star for Boulder County, and she pops through on the inside for lead jammer BCB.
Mia Smackovich, though, finds an open line, gets out of the pack. All kinds of trails going to the penalty box right now. I believe it's a 2-on-1. Oh, Mia Smackovich just not able to get around the only blocker on the floor for Boulder.
Judy has a punk doing a great job of a ride-out block there on the inside to force the issue on the end of the jam. Once again, at home, Dockyard in blue tops, Boulder in black tops. We've got 0-4 Dockyard, 34 for Boulder County with 24:57 remaining in the first half.
Up on the jammer line right now for Boulder, we've got Meg My Day up against Anita Hit Someone, number 42 for Dockyard. Both jammers trying to make it through. And Meg My Day does pick up lead, albeit now Anita Hit Someone in the lead, but just barely.
Something of a height differential between these two jammers as they go into turn 2. And hit about the same time. We'll see how the points come down. Looks like 3 up.
3-on-3, but Dockyard finally getting on the board after all that.
SureGrip.com. SureGrip is the leading manufacturer of high-end and recreational roller skates and roller skate accessories. That's SureGrip.com.
Up on the jam line now, we've got Booty Trap versus Miss Fortune Cookie. A replay of our first jam early in this bout. But a huge blocker advantage right now. Well, perhaps not huge, just huge for Dockyard. 2-3 pack advantage. And Booty Trap picks up lead jammer for the Dockyard Derby Dames. Wave of mutilation as Reese the Beast heads off to the penalty box. So we've got a 2-on-2 pack. It's like a pack, only smaller. Judy Azapunk putting all kinds of damage in there on Miss Fortune Cookie.
Booty Trap near the front with only a couple to beat. She's out and picking up 5 points on the pass.
Did pick up that jammer lap point, so a grand slam Booty Trap.
That brings us to 8-4 Dockyard, blue tops, black shirts, BCB. That's Boulder County, 37. 23 minutes remaining in the first half.
Short Stack up to jam again, up against Penetration, putting the star on for the first time in this bout.
Short Stack trying the inside. She's out there against the 3-wall for Dockyard's wave of mutilation. Pushed out the outside, jumps back in, gets on her toe stops, and gets through for lead jammer, Boulder County.
Oh, Penetration having a hard time with genitalia. Peace out. Oh, my stars and garters. Huge work there by Short Stack. Shoulder right to the chest of Anita Hit Someone. Anita Hit Someone goes down to a knee, pops right back up though. Penetration still working a huge open lane there for Short Stack, and 5 more big points on the floor for Boulder County.
I like to credit blocking when I can, but Short Stack went through in a hole that you could have driven a semi through. She's through again for another 5 as she continues this onslaught of points for Boulder County.
And another 5 points for Boulder. Dockyard still trying to get Penetration through. Genitalia with another big hit on her, and finally she's able to pop through.
A 4-wall from the wave of mutilation, trying to put the stops on Short Stack. She goes down to a knee.
takes a hit from Reese the Beast and does a knee spinorama, calling off the jam.
Let's talk about DJ Rich Nice. Need a DJ? No. You need an amazing DJ who's guaranteed to bring high energy to your event. Find DJ Rich Nice on Facebook and drop him a line. DJ Rich Nice.
And he won't do any of the things I just did.
He's more of an unce kind of guy.
It's true. All right, we've got just under 21 minutes left, 60-8 right now, but real early in the game. Brad Capone putting the star upon Lars for the first time for the Wave of Mutilation. But Evo Love making it out first, picking up lead jammer as Brad Capone cycles to the back.
And right now we've got pack even up, 3 on a side. 2 blockers sitting in the box, 1 for each team, and Evo Love picking up 4 points on the last pass.
Bevolution, though, headed off for an out-of-play call, just as you were saying that. Not a jinx, just works out that way.
Evo Love going back and forth.
Evo Love going to call that jam before either jammer can pick up any points. Score will stay the same. You know, aside from the 4 points she already put up.
You know, I feel like we need to make a mention of Toad House Pizza Beer Garden. If you're over 21, head on up to the beer garden and say hi to the boys from Toad House Pizza. While you're there, it couldn't hurt to enjoy one of the fine beers on tap right now. And if you're ever in Bremerton, you can check them out at 1405 Northeast McWilliams Road, Bremerton, Washington. Toad House Pizza Beer Garden.
Right now we've got Meg My Day M16 out there for Boulder County up against Booty Trap for the Dockyard Derby Dames. Meg My Day manages to just get around the outside and pick up lead jammer. Oh, a huge monster hit by Genitalia on Booty Trap.
And through for 5 points. So grabbing a grand slam, that is Meg My Day for Boulder County.
Dockyard has to recycle Booty Trap, though, finds an open lane to the outside, gets out, now on a scoring pass. Meg My Day taking all kinds of hits by Anita Hit Someone. And Corey Naylor, finally jam is called. 3 more points picked up by Boulder.
Once again, for those of you at home, Blue Tops is Dockyard. They are at 8. Black Tops are Boulder County. They are at 72. We're down to 18:38 remaining in the first half. We've got some exciting tournament action coming up over the next few months, including this one you want to check out. It's Big O Tournament. They are in Eugene, Oregon, hosted by the Emerald City Roller Girls. That is May 2nd to May 4th. And Phil and I will be there with you as well.
It's true. You may be tired of me now, but we'll be there again. Oh, it looks like Mia Smakovich getting a back block call. So she's going to go off to the sin bin where she'll sit and feel shame for 1 whole minute, and then she'll be free. This turns into a power jam for number 666, Short Stack. 2 more blockers headed off for Dockyard.
Pack advantage favoring Boulder County, and finding the edge is Short Stack. She grabs those 5 points, puts on her flying shoes, and heads on around the track.
And sails right on through Judy Ezapunk and Reese the Beast out there trying to stop her, but can't quite do it.
Short Stack doing a great job of changing her level so it's more difficult to pick her up out of the corner of the eye as she hits the back of the pack, and she's through again with a little spinarooski for 5 points. Boulder County.
Judy Azapunk set off for a multiplayer block, so Reese the Beast, the only blocker on the floor from a standing position, just could not catch up to her, and 5 more points put up for Boulder. Mork and Mindy will be proud.
Getting by on the inside now, Short Stack picking up 5. And we do have some blockers that have returned. So even though pack advantage still with Boulder County, and headed to the box.
Judy Azapunk now off to the box. She had gotten waved off because the box was full, but now there is room at the inn, so she will go and sit down where she'll do time for her crimes.
All right, both jammers back on the track and working hard. I can see Trixie Von Teese helping to anchor that gold and black wall. Short Stack on the outside, and it looks like That is the end of the jam.
Time finally expires on that one. So speaking of more tournaments that are coming up soon, don't forget in Spokane, Washington, we have Spoke Carnage, April 18th through the 20th. Always a fantastic one. I know I'll be at that one along with Mistress Mouth, who will be your tournament head announcer. And it's in Spokane. What else are you going to do there?
If I was in Spokane, I would be watching or otherwise involved with volunteering for Spoke Carnage. Number 5 is Miss Fortune Cookie, Boulder County. She grabs lead jammer.
Up against Penetration, and Penetration gets a cutting the track.
And Miss Fortune Cookie juking through the middle of the wave of mutilation wall, picking up 5 points on the pass, and pack advantage favoring Boulder County.
Penetration looking on from the sin bin. Now Phalust heading off to the box. 2-3 pack advantage currently for Dockyard, but only one with a star on. So we'll see how this works out. Anita hit someone with a big hit going into the pack.
Passive offense on display for Boulder County as they just slow things down. Let Miss Fortune Cookies cruise on through for a 5-point pass.
Brad Capone with a good hit there. Judy Azapunk now standing in front of her, but she can't stop her. And another 5 in the sky, says Hugh Refner. Miss Fortune Cookie going to ice the jammer on that one. Let Penetration standing up.
FingersDuke.com. FingersDuke is more than your average screen printing company. They're a collection of awesome creative personalities working together. They utilize their diverse selection of talented professional artists, designers, and illustrators to provide the best and most original cutting-edge solutions for their clients' needs. FingersDuke.com.
Just about 14 minutes left in the bout. Evil Love out there, the only jammer on the track to start this one off, gets cycled back to the front. Penetration out there along with Sweet and Trashy. And looks like a cutting the track on Evil Love will turn this into a power jam for Penetration.
That's right, Penetration. Power jam.
All 4 Dockyard blockers on the track, making it tough for Boulder County to get back together. Penetration trying to get out the front. She's getting a little help from her friends with some offensive blocking, Phil.
Connie Pinko saying, tear down this wall.
For Penetration.
For Penetration, and she does, sails through. 5 big points for the wave of mutilation.
And as we get back to the offensive game here, Penetration trying to get through that 3-wall. Boulder County utilizing a unique formation to try to put the stops on all weekend, sort of a diamond, Phil, if you will.
Sort of a diamond cutter, but different. Yes. A big pile up, all kinds of great defensive work there. Penetration not being able to penetrate, but finally does, takes the inside line, and another grand slam, wave of mutilation.
4-on-4 in the pack, and it looks like we're going to have someone head off because 4-on-4 is...
That's, you can't have that. Connie Pinko going to go off and do some time in the gulag for the next minute. It's cold in Siberia, and that's where she sits. Penetration had to recycle. Evil Love had to recycle also. Sweet and Trashy with a great assist from Reese the Beast, knocking out Evil Love. A big pile up in the back. And a cutting the track on Penetration right at the end of that jam.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, at home, Dockyard Derby Dames are in blue. They sit at 19. Boulder County is in black. They're at 125. We're down to 11:47 in the first half, and we're super happy that you're joining Phil Dirt and myself, HP Shovecraft, for this amazing live Derby action straight from Bremerton.
Please come to Bremerton for the show. Excuse me. Short stack out there with the star upon Mars on this power jam.
And Once again, her blockers giving her plenty of opportunity to get through all by her lonesome at the front. She does for lead jammer, Boulder County.
A little endurance practice at the front of this one. I need to hit someone. Brad Capone and Ms. Nomer out there trying to stand up to her, putting some good hip checks in. Just couldn't get her quite out of bounds. So another 5 points on the board for Boulder.
Aspirin will need to be consumed tomorrow. Boulder County trailing all the way back, getting ready for those returning blockers, but getting through for another 5 points. That's short stack.
Grand slam after grand slam. Penalty trouble galore for the Wave of Mutilation right now to start this off in the first half. Plenty of time left.
About 40 minutes. That is a abundance of time in Derby land. Short stack trying to get through the last line of defense for the Wave of Mutilation. She does, and we're told 5 is the number of points that she accrued.
Hershey Bad knocking out Penetration. Penetration out of the box, but not having any luck with Genitalia blocking her way.
And once again, short stack through. That's another 5 points as she continues her run. She's up to 20 so far on the jam, Phil.
Huge jam for her, HP. But Penetration still trying to get out on her initial pass. Takes all kinds of damage. Trixie Von Teese doing a great job being the triangle on that. Except for now, a multiplayer block called. Trixie Von Teese going off to the sin bin. See, you say something nice about people.
I need to hit someone with a good hit there in turn 4 on short stack. Short stack shrugging it off and picking up 5 more points. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a 25-point jam for Boulder County and 666 short stack.
Green Monster. Green Monster maintains a first-hand understanding of the derby industry by being totally submerged in every facet possible, from coaching, playing, reffing, and educating the world over. This dedication allows Green Monster to set industry trends in the ever-changing sport of roller derby. Look them up, greenmonster.com. Just take out all the vowels.
Make my day out there for Boulder County, and she is against number 56. That's Booty Trap for the Wave of Mutilation.
Booty Trap making chest-to-chest contact, dancing cheek to cheek, but not able to get out of the pack. Bevolution doing a great job blocking her, and another 5 points on the board for Boulder.
Booty Trap out of the pack now as well for the Wave of Mutilation, and we only got one blocker over there, so it's pack advantage favoring Dockyard right now.
HP, I would like to point out this number time out there on the floor. While I love and respect all of our officials, skating and non, I do have to say a congratulations to number 5, Wilson. This is his first head ref as in a sanctioned bout. Coming all the way from Hawaii, Mr. Wilson.
I thought a 4 or 5 hour commute was a big deal, but Hawaii, I feel totally trumped.
Miss Fortune Cookie out there, lead jammer up against Brad Capone. Brad Capone hot on her heels, though, breathing down her neck. As we've got a 3-on-3 pack right now. Both these jammers flying around as fast as they can, and Miss Fortune Cookie's going to call it before any points picked up. That'll stay a 0-0.
Let's talk about FlatTrackRevolution.com. FTR is run by Ringer and Slavia Majora out of Oakland, California, and Portland, Oregon. Ringer and Slavia are both skaters and total derby freaks and design geeks. Fueled by their two passions that created FTR to revolutionize derby apparel. FlatTrackRevolution.com.
Now up to jam, wearing the stars upon Thar's evil love for Boulder, and Mia Smakovich for Dockyard. Oh, huge hit by Judy Azapunk to start this one off.
She's already had a couple of really nice strategic hits near the boundaries, forcing recycles. And getting out first is Evil Love, 1677 for Boulder County.
Mia Smakovich trying to get it out. Looks like a multiplayer block called. Yes, indeed. That frees Mia Smakovich as Catastrophe heading off to the penalty box. Which I think I put the accent on the wrong syllable there, HP, but we'll fix that for the next time.
This just in, we have a lost phone. If you are looking for your phone and cannot locate it, it is because it's at the merch booth. Once again, a lost phone. It's very sad. It wants to talk to you. Please go to the merch booth to pick it up.
He's been crying, but they've given him a sucker, so he should be all right for now, but he's lonely. Booty Trap up against Meg My Day. Those are your jammers. There's some blockers out there too. Booty Trap picking up a high block on that. And lead jammer picked up by Boulder.
Meg My Day on the power jam for Boulder County, and she gets through on the inside for a 5-point pass. And that extends the lead for Boulder County. We've got Dockyard at 19, Boulder County at 164. Blue, Dockyard, black, Boulder County.
Anita hits someone, goes to the inside. Meg My Day goes to the outside, shoots through another 5 big points. Boulder County.
We're wound down inside of 5:15 remaining in the half, and Meg My Day shoved unceremoniously out of bounds by Anita hits someone. Excellent shot.
Anita hit someone though with a high block on that, says Sir Osis, and what Sir Osis says stands. So Anita hit someone, will go sit in the sin bin for 1 whole minute. No. Washington Health Plan Finder, a new way to help you find, compare, and select a quality health insurance plan that's right for you, your family, and your budget at wahealthplanfinder.org.
Thanks, Obama.
66 is short stack for Boulder County. She's wearing the star.
Booty Trap looking on from the sin bin, the stripy place, the dark hole.
3-wall right now for the Wave of Mutilation, and it's a 4-wall that goes all the way back for Boulder County.
Oh, amazing work there by Short Stack, dancing on her toe stops. Shoots her through for 5 gaps. Bevolution escorting Booty Trap back to the line. She shoots out of the pack, though, now on a scoring pass.
And Short Stack through for 4 points. She did not get the jammer point. Why? Because the jammer is in front of her.
It's true. So she sees the jammer in front of her and says, all right, I will call the jam.
FastGirlSkates.com, the first physical storefront specializing in roller derby equipment, is owned and operated by Rat City Roller Girls, La Petite Mort, and Wiley Peyote. FastGirlSkates.com.
Misfortune Cookie out there against Mia Smakovich. 3 minutes and 20 some odd seconds left in the first period of this 2-period game, because we don't really like the 3-period ones anymore. Whistle blows. Misfortune Cookie out to lead jammer.
I'm pretty sure that's hockey with the 3 periods, but yes, Misfortune Cookie is indeed wearing the star. She has to get past the last of the Wave of Mutilation. She does for 5. And out there now, Mia Smakovich for Dockyard. She's made her way back onto the track. She's trying to get through that tough Boulder County interior, and it looks like she's on her way to the box.
Cutting the track. That track has been cut. It is bleeding. The bleeding track out there.
Few things sadder than a cut track.
Sad trombone noise. And 5 more points for Misfortune Cookie, and she calls off the jam. 2.5-ish minutes left, HP.
We've got the Spudtown Knockdown coming up. That is April 5th and 6th. A total of 14 teams scheduled to play. 7 of them will be WFTA sanctioned play.
You mean the WFTDA?
I do indeed.
Awesome.
Thanks for checking. Cherry City Derby Girls will be there. I mention it just because.
It'll be great. All right, looks like we've got Short Stack 666 out there. And she is lead jammer as Mia Smakovich looks on from the Bari place, the dark hole.
It'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half, but in the first half, Boulder County electing to use a very short jammer rotation. Short Stack, one of the mainstays, and she's through for another 5.
And how on the verge of 200 points, a minute and a half left in the first period. Hershey Bad out of the penalty box. A big four-wall right now. Packy's in the back. And they have to let her go. 5 more points on the board.
Even up in the pack, 4-on-4, and the Wave of Mutilation trying to put the stops on short stack at the line. She has 1 to get through.
And gets around Loopity Lulu for another 5 big points.
Skate was close to the rope, but she somehow managed to stay in bounds, Phil.
Amazing work, just dancing on her toe stops the whole way. Now Mia Smakovich out of the pack trying to get through that boulder. It's more like a boulder than a four-wall, really. But finally does. Jackhammers her way through. Now on a scoring pass. Oh, Brad Capone just missing with a hip check on that short stack, able to raise up out of the way and picking up another 4 points for Boulder.
Hey, Pivot Star Numex uniforms, comfortable athletic shirts that don't snag on Velcro. What? Don't snag on Velcro.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
Wow.
Try one on today at the Pivot Star booth and get entered to win $50 to spin at pivotstar.com. Pivot Star Alternative Athletic Apparel.
Awesome. All right, looks like Booty Trap out there against Evil. Oh, Go-Go Kiltum says no. Time has expired in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 19 to 217. I think Dockyard's got some work cut out for him in the second count. We'll be back in just under 10 minutes. I'm Phil Dirt with HP Shovecraft. We shall return. All right, folks, we are just about back. For the benefit of you listening in on the intrawebs, we'll run through the rosters really quick. In blue, the Dockyard Derby Dames Wave of Mutilation. Number 10, Mia Smakovich. 14, Ms. Nomer. 187, Brad Capone. 1962, Connie Pinko. Number 20, Sweet and Thrashy. 21, Penetration. 28, Corey Naylor. 303, Pretty and Punk. 42, Anita Hit Someone. 44, Reese the Beast. 56, Booty Trap. 594, Ruby Ruckus. 658, Judy has a Punk, and 88, Loopity Lulu.
All right, that first whistle is going to get us started. That's number 56. That's Booty Trap for the Wave of Mutilation, and she's out there against 666. That's Short Stack for Boulder County. Boulder County, Black Tops, Dockyard, Blue Tops, 19, Dockyard, 217, Boulder County.
We'll get you the roster for Boulder County at the end of this jam. Booty Trap now making some contact with number 132, Shirley Moya Downey. Finally gets around. Now both jammers able to score. Judy has a Punk putting on some good defense on short stack, but goes down 4-0 run to start this off.
Boulder County Bombers All-Stars, that is number 11, Trixie Von Teese, number 117, Mussolini, number 132, Shirley Moya Downey, number 1337, Faylust, 1677, Evil Love, 204, Genitalia, 451, Dynafire. Number 5, Miss Fortune Cookie. 666 is Short Stack. 717, Hershey Bad. 727, Dangerous Jukes. Number 88 is Castro Phoebe. Number 9 is Bevolution. M16 is Meg My Day. These are the Boulder County Bomber All-Stars.
Out there right now wearing the stars upon theirs. Evil Love picking up lead jammer, and at the other end of the pack, Genitalia knocking out Anita Hit Someone. She's trying to get through wearing the star upon hers, but again, backed up, almost running up over their own jammer, Hershey Bad, trying to get back to force that cut.
Genitalia in the middle of the action defensively for Boulder County. And as she puts the hit on and recycling, Evil Love is looking to pick up some points now as well.
Hit out again, this time by... lost to Trixie Von Teese. Anita Hit Someone, has to recycle yet again to the back of the pack. A big four-wall out there right now. Only 3 blockers on the floor for the Wave of Mutilation from Dockyard.
Evil Love picking up 5 points in the last pass. She's up against Reese the Beast on the inside. And she is through again for another 5-point pass. 10 points on the jam, Phil.
And it's only going to get bigger from here as Anita Hit Someone going off for a cutting the track. So turning this into a pow power jam for Boulder.
Evil Love found some space on the outside. She picks up 5. She's up to 15 on the jam. Make it 20. 20.
I'll give you 20. Will you give me 25? 25, 30, 35, 30, 45. He'll give you 50, 50, 55 points. Hugh Refner sold to the man down the... Wait. I'm sorry, I got distracted there. Reese the Beast with a big hit right there and a follow-up by 1962 Connie Pinko. And 5 more points on the board, making a 25-point jam so far for Boulder.
Evil Love almost ridden out of bounds. She does a great job of going up on her toe stops to stay in, gets back on her skates, and then comes back for those last 5 points.
Time expired, and Reese the Beast picking up a call on that one, and 3 more points for Evil Love, 28-point jam.
Let's talk about CrazySkateCo.com. The Crazy Skate Company is dedicated to providing innovative skating products and apparel with the very latest technology and manufacturing. They're designers and manufacturers of roller, inline, and ice skating products. It's CrazySkateCo.com.
Now, Miss Fortune Cookie, the only jammer on the floor, as Anita hits someone, looks on, 3-on-3 pack. Lead jammer, Miss Fortune Cookie.
Boulder County doing a great job of skating backwards to provide an opportunity for Miss Fortune Cookie to have a wide lane to go through here at the front. She's up there against a 3-wall for the wave of mutilation, and she makes her way through for a 5-point pass, Phil.
Catastrophe, Phoebe, and Bevolution, I've seen them do this so far almost every time the jammer's coming out. They're great at setting up that big, long train that the jammer has to come in behind. Good work by the 2 of them. And again, out of bounds goes. Anita hits someone's recycling to the back. Catastrophe Phoebe with a big hit right there. Bevolution with a hip check of her own, but finally bouncing out as Anita hits someone, now on a scoring pass.
Miss Fortune Cookie awarded another 5 points, and she gets through there for 4, which means that she picked up 14 points on the jam for Boulder County.
Don't forget to join us at the after party tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is not at the Baymont Inn. It's at McLeod's Grill House. There'll be karaoke, dancing, and alcohol. A party bus will be able to shuttle people to and from McLeod's to the Baymont until 2 a.m. at closing time.
We're back to the action. We have Meg My Day out there for Boulder County. Boulder County in black shirts. Booty Trap number 56 out there for the Wave of Mutilation. Dockyard in blue. We've got blue, 19, black, 263 with 24:48 remaining in the half.
Booty Trap again cycling all the way to the back. Trixie Von Teese a little bit too far. Got an out of play call. Not a penalty, just she was out of play. So now she's got to come back in. Booty Trap trying to get through that solid non-moving wall in front of her. 24:31 left on the clock.
Meg My Day with a great juke to the inside to pick up 5, and she's up to 10 on the jam, Phil.
Go ahead. No, I'm not going to say it. Booty Trap still trying to get her way through. Big hits all over on Booty Trap. Boulder, I got to say, I'm very impressed with the way they're able to cycle the jammer. Continually cycling a new blocker in front of her as Meg My Day finds an open hole, and another 5 points for Boulder County.
On the last pass, Wave of Mutilation blocker Corey Naylor doing a great job of putting a hit on Meg My Day as she took her to the mat. Bouncing back up, Meg My Day is now trying to get past the last line of defense, and a huge hit laid out there by Penetration.
And a high block on Penetration, so she's a little bit of a rising check on a shorter skater. So Penetration going to go off and sit in the box.
And that's going to be the end of the jam.
A little bit of contact there. And we'll find out. I heard a whistle. I saw a illegal procedure for a late hit. And yes, Meg My Day going to go to the sin bin for that one. So Mia Smakovich is going to start this on a power jam for the Dockyard Derby Dames. She's got a little bit of a way to go to get themselves out of this hole. Plenty of time left, 23 minutes.
Dockyard at 19, Boulder County at 282, and it's blue for Dockyard, black for Boulder, 22:51 remaining in the half, and wearing the star is Mia Smakovich, number 10 for the Wave of Mutilation. She is your lead jammer on the track.
2-on-3 pack advantage right now for Boulder. So Mia Smakovich with the little passive offense right now keeps in great work out there right now. Dinah Fire putting on some big blocks, but 5 big points on the board for Dockyard.
Back at it again out the front. Mia Smakovich trying to push a hole through that tough Boulder County wall. She's down to the last 2, and it's inching along. She's out. And that is 5 points for the Dockyard Derby Dames Wave of Mutilation.
Great work out there by Bevolution, though, and Dinah Fire, able to hold her up, kill a lot of time off that penalty. And Anita hit someone heading off to the sin bin. Mia Smakovich still trying to get through that pack again on a scoring pass, though. Meg My Day with the star up on theirs out now on a scoring pass.
Meg My Day, short and shifty. She swung through that pack on the last pass, and Boulder County a little bit of a surprise. They are unranked coming into the tournament. I feel like they will be ranked shortly, Phil.
I think, HP, you're right that soon I see a ranking in their future. I don't know why I get that feeling. But Short Stack now out there with the star on, up against Booty Trap. Jam starts, big hit by Brad Capone. Oh, and a huge hit by Short Stack on Connie Pinko. That earns Short Stack lead jammer as it pops her free. Booty Trip, though, out of the pack, going full bore. Connie Pinko picking up a penalty on that one.
It's a high block. She's going to go to the box for a minute, which means that Boulder County is on the power jam. 666 Short Stack wearing the star, and she is by for 4 on her first pass of the power jam, Phil.
Could be a no pass, no penalty. It's always one of those things. Only 2 blockers out there, Ms. Nomer and Brad Capone. Bit of a apex jump right there, and 5 more big points for Boulder County Bombers.
Short Stack showing off the niftiness. We've got pack advantage. Actually, it's even up in the pack. It's 3-on-3. Plenty of beatings for everyone as Short Stack gets back into the middle of it again.
Just barely keeping in, but looks like a clockwise block or a stop block's put on 187 Brad Capone.
And Short Stack back near the front. She is through again. And that's another 5-point pass.
Down to 2 blockers again for the Dockyard Derby Dames Wave of Mutilation. They'll stand there. Nita hits someone with, tries to get in a hip check. Just a little bit of contact, not enough to stop her. And another 5 points. Up to 28 points so far for Short Stack on this jam.
28 points, not a bad effort here by Short Stack as she's in the middle of the pack. Once again, she's got to get past the last line of defense. She powers through, shoulder down, picking up another
Booty Trap.
5-point pass.
Popping through. Does complete her initial pass. 33 points for Short Stack on that. Huge jam for Short Stack.
Dockyard Derby Dames blue tops, they're at 31. Black tops, Boulder County is at 315. We're down to 1841 in this second half. We've had some exciting action all weekend long. We got some great stuff coming up next. It looks like Rose City Rosebuds versus Kitsap Derby Brats has either already in session or starting shortly. We've also got Rainier Roller Girls versus Ark Valley coming up on this track. That one looks interesting on paper.
That one should be a good bout. Also, Bellingham Roller Betties versus Rodeo City Roller Girls should be one heck of a bout too. And finally, finishing off the Wild West Showdown 2014, Lava City Roller Dolls versus the Emerald City Roller Girls. A battle for Oregon supremacy.
There can be only one, Phil.
There can be only one.
Miss Fortune Cookie out there for Boulder County.
Up against Penetration for Dockyard Derby Dames.
Both jammers working side to side. Miss Fortune Cookie making her way out, and it looks like penetration going to the box on a track cut, where she'll spend a minute. Passive offense on display for Boulder County.
Great hit there by Judy Azapunk, but couldn't stop her. And another 5 points put on the board for Boulder County.
And Miss Fortune Cookie out there against the wave of mutilation defense at the front. She has one to beat, gets by through a narrow gap on the inside for 5 points.
Miss Fortune Cookie with enough fun on that, she's going to call off the jam and reset.
Hey, why don't we talk about the Big O tournament? It's coming up in Eugene, Oregon.
It's the Big O. Everybody's coming.
They are indeed, and we're all excited about it. It's hosted by the Emerald City Roller Girls. That's May 2nd to May 4th. The return of the Oldie Rollers and England. England will be there as well.
There's some Scottish guys coming. There's all kinds of people. All the world will be watching. All the world comes at the Big O. Evil Love out there, lead jammer for Boulder County Bombers All-Stars.
The Power Jam continues here. It's a four-wall of Dockyard out at front, and Evil Love lowering her level and getting through for a 5-point pass.
Again, Boulder County stretching that sausage out as far as they can. You would think the casing would snap at some point, but there they are.
Footlong's not good enough for Boulder. That's 2 to 3 feet easily.
And just as penetration exits the box, calling off the jam, head ref Wilson has to back up all the way to the other side of the track just to signal how big the pack is.
And we want to remind everyone once again, blue tops, Dockyard Derby Dames 31, Boulder County black shirts there at 3:37. Clock reads 16:10 remaining in the bout. And this is day 3 of the Wild West Showdown, Phil.
Oh, it can't be over already. We just got started. Meg My Day out there, lead jammer, up against Booty Trap. Booty Trap trying to make her way through, bounces a shoulder, bounces another shoulder off, bounces a third shoulder off. You'd think she'd run out of shoulders, but no. This is what I mean here, HP. Great cycling by Boulder County. Just amazing all over them like packs of bees or a pack of angry badgers. I don't think badgers travel in packs, but what are you going to do?
I think they'd eat each other if they did. Meg My Day through for a 5 on the last pass. And let's see, they're going to call it 3. No pass, no penalty as she made her way through. So that's 8 points on the jam for Meg My Day. Hey, what about the Spudtown Knockdown? That's right, it's April 5th and 6th. 14 teams will be there. 7 WFTA teams will be playing in sanctioned play. I've got goosebumps already, Phil.
It should be amazing. Boise, Idaho throwing on one heck of a bout and tournament for the WFTDA. Should be great. But we've got WFTDA action right here as Miss Fortune Cookie picks up lead jammer and Miss Maya Smakovich out there for the Dockyard Derby Dames. One more to beat, but great defensive work. Trixie Von Teese able to get back in. Looks like genitalia all over Mia Smakovich.
Trixie Von Teese continues to anchor the walls out there for Boulder County. She has been beastly this weekend.
And more great work out there. Looks like genitalia going to the box.
And one defender to beat. She is through. That's 5 points picked up there by Miss Fortune Cookie. 5 for 5.
Corey nailed her, almost getting her with a hip check there, but just not quite able to get it. And Mia Smakovich with a high block. She's going to go sit down in the sin bin, turning this into yet another power jam for Miss Fortune Cookie and the Boulder County Bombers All-Stars.
We heard the call from the bench. It looks like Boulder County's coach wanting to set up another power jammer maybe get some fresh legs in there, Phil.
Exactly. Well, fresh as in haven't skated this jam, but 666 short stack out again to jam for Boulder County. Short jammer rotation for Boulder County, but I'd argue with success, but that's a silly thing to do. 360 to 31 right now on the scoreboard. 4-3 pack advantage for Dockyard right now. Brad Capone with a big stop. Brad Capone with another big stop. I need to hit someone quarterback in that play. I need to hit someone. Finally has to let her go. Lead jammer for short stack, but quite a few seconds ticked off on that one, HP.
Short stack turning a blocker sideways and slipping into fourth gear as she went over the side of her. 666 out at the front. She has one to beat and through, and that should be and is a 5-point pass, Phil.
Doing pretty good killing time off the clock right now, though. Our Dockyard stopping the bleeding a little bit. Oh, but not so much on this one. One bounce off and straight through for another 5 points goes short stack.
Short stack doing a great job of pulling it up just short of the pack and positioning herself to make sure that she hits the slot as she makes her way through that four wall of mutilation.
Again, setting up at the back of the pack. Revolution just amazingly good at finding these 20-foot to get to the back and still be in play. Mia Smakovich out of the penalty box, but has to engage very far back behind the pack.
It's very much as if Boulder County practices that from time to time, trying to be able to gauge how far back they can take a jammer before that no pack call will come in.
Revolution, though, that one declared out of play, but put on the jets before Mia Smakovich could come into the pack. So Mia Smakovich just been stuck at the back of the pack.
Mia Smakovich trying to follow short stack through that wall, and short stack just shrugging off a hit. I believe that was Reese the Beast on the boundary.
"11 minutes and wait for it. 11:11 left on the clock. 31-3-84. Dockyard in a little bit of a hole. Got some room to make up. Got to start knuckling down. I send out Booty Trap up against Meg My Day.
Blue Tops Dockyard 31, Black Tops Boulder County 384, and as you said, 10:49 remaining in this one.
Meg My Day jukes to the inside, jukes to the outside, bounces off Reese the Beast. Now Corey Naylor to beat and does lead jammer Meg My Day. Booty Trap, just a solid pack in there. She takes the road less traveled, goes to the outside, makes it through. Now on a scoring pass.
Meg My Day finds a largish hole on the inside for a 4-point pass, Boulder County.
Meg My Day also deftly avoiding everyone in the bench area as she heads back to her bench. Little juke to the inside, little juke to the outside to avoid a chair. Does everything with speed, it appears. Brat Capone out to jam for the Dockyard Derby Dames wave of mutilation.
She's out there against 1677 for Boulder County. That's Evil Love.
Anagram. Evil Love getting stopped there by Judy Azapunk, but not when she dodges to the inside around her lead jammer, Boulder County Brahmers.
And it looks like Brat Capone wearing the star and with a nice booty block there on Evil Love, taking her down to the track.
Oh, but has to travel all the way to the back. Huge hit, knocked her out of bounds in the entirety. Boulder County really good. Knocking out the jammer, having the whole team run back. So you don't pick out again. And Bevolution, of course, at the furthest point. I had to give Bevolution a lot of credit out there for causing the jammers to have to skate a long, long way to go a short, short distance.
The average distance a Dockyard Derby Dame has had to skate after being taken out of bounds is 44,000 miles, Phil.
Oh, just missed with a shoulder check, did Brat Capone.
And Evil Love trying to make it through with the last two blockers. She goes down to a knee, pops back up, and that's 5 as she sticks it Even the Russian judge liked that one, Phil.
That damnable East German judge, though. Finally out of the pack, Brad Capone. Evil Love stuck to the outside, tries to go inside, meets a solid wall of Judy Azapunk.
And I feel like
I think
they wanted Evil Love
maybe to make a phone call. Was that it? Call your mom?
It might have been that.
Call.
It could be something urgent. Maybe get milk on the way home.
Yeah. You call it. Maybe that was it. Call me Blondie? What?
It's always helpful when you have 200 coaches in the stands and then your team to help you out as well to make sure that you know when to call it off. 7:40 remaining on this one.
Speaking of people I'd like to call, Mia Smakovich out there against Miss Fortune Cookie.
And Lee Jammer does go to number 5. That's Fortune Cookie for Boulder County. Mia Smakovich trying to make her way past Trixie Von Teese, who's been a problem for the teams that Boulder County has played this weekend, Phil.
Noticed her at the front of the pack doing an amazing job, and then at the back, Bevolution, genitalia to the box. 4-1 on the floor right now.
All right, wave of mutilation. Dockyard Derby Dames 31 blue shirts and Boulder County 407 in black shirts. We're down to 6:44 remaining in this one. And it looks like we're going to set up shop on the pivot line.
The pivot line?
It's the far thing.
Oh, is that what that?
That's the pivot line.
I remember people used to go up there all the time. Those were the days. Oh, my stars and garters. Booty trap. Lead Gemmer fighting a hole to the outside. 4-2 pack advantage paying off for the wave of mutilation right now. Now a 4-1 pack advantage. Catastrophe Phoebe, the only blocker on the floor. And 4 points. 5 points. Grand Slam Dockyard Derby Dames.
Short stack collapsed under the pressure of the wave of mutilation on the last pass. She's still trying to make her way through. Meanwhile, Booty Trap in a position to pick up 4 more points here if she can just get past that last line of defense that's kind of beating on her a little bit, Phil.
Bevolution with a big hit there. 4 points picked up on the end of that. And I think a 9-0 run by the Dockyard Derby Dames wave of mutilations Booty Trap.
I overheard our skating officials making sure that the skaters knew that was in fact the end of the jam as they continue to try to outposition and hit each other.
Right, sometimes it is hard to hear over the roar of the crowd.
Hey, we haven't talked about the Slaughter County Roller Vixens. They hosted this whole thing.
They hosted, and they didn't even play, just so they could do some more stuff and help out. They've done a great job hosting us. We'd like to send a big thank you to the Slaughter County Roller Vixens.
They're my heroes this weekend. This is an amazing event.
I heart them. Speaking of things I heart, M16, Meg My Day, lead jammer.
And not to be outdone, it's 187, Brad Capone for the wave of mutilation. She is not the lead jammer, but is out of the pack. Meg My Day firing up the middle, and that's a 4-point pass, says ATG.
3-1 pack advantage, what we're going to start with here in the next bout, next jam. Next bout, we'll probably start 5-on-5, I'm guessing. And stick around, folks. Next bout on this one will be Rainier Roller Girls versus Ark Valley High Rollers.
Number 5 is Ms. Fortune Cookie for Boulder County. Boulder County in black shirts. Blue shirts are Dockyard, and that's number 10. That's Mia Smakovich. Dockyard at 40, and Boulder County at 4:11, and we're inside of 4 minutes left in this one.
Both jammers out of the pack. Miss Fortune Cookie picking up lead, though. 0-0 on that one, killing off the clock 30 seconds at a time right now. Got to have that 30 seconds in between jams.
And we've got a featured charity. It is Sally Santana Funds for the Homeless, the voice of the homeless in Kitsap County. Sally Santana is known as Community for her faith and values comment that ran in the Kitsap Sun every other Saturday, and for the volunteer work she did primarily in areas of hunger and homelessness. Spent a good time in her childhood and youth living in those conditions, and when she was able, she was dedicated to helping her neighbors and wider community. Help us honor the amazing women and the crusade she fought for. We challenge you to help us slaughter homelessness in Kitsap County. Please check out the booth set up right here in this venue to find out how you can do more to help those that are less fortunate. It is the Sally Santana Fund for the Homeless.
Amen, sister. Booty Trap out there trying to get out of the pack. Lead jammer already grabbed by Meg My Day. Meg My Day taking a hit there, just holding on the outside line as she goes around Reese the Beast. Picking up 4 more points is Meg My Day.
And we have blockers in the box. That's Boulder County. So pack advantage favoring the Dockyard Wave of Mutilation.
187, Brad Capone heading out to jam up against Misfortune Cookie, number 5 for Boulder County Bombers.
And we've talked a little bit about it before. We've got the Rosebuds out there now against the Kitsap Derby Brats on the other track, and Rainier and Ark Valley right here next following this bout.
Misfortune Cookie picking up lead, but Brad Capone hot on her heels, breathing down her neck, drafting T-square, compass. I saw them. And that one's going to get called before anybody gets killing off the clock 30 seconds at a time.
Brad Capone saving so much on her miles per gallon while she's behind Misfortune Cookie.
Plus, I think she's designing a new addition for her house, putting in a new bathroom. A little bit of drafting.
Or D, all of the above. Short stack 666 out there for Boulder County, and she is beside number 56. That's Booty Trap for Dockyard.
And they're at the how did you say that? Pivot line? Pivot? Pivot line, that's it. Big 3 ball at the back of the pack, preventing Booty Trap from getting through. Lead jammer by Short Stack, sailing on through. Booty Trap knocked out of bounds, has to cycle to the back, and finally putting on a jet. She gets around Hershey Bad. Short Stack, though, already in the pack, gets blanked by Hershey Bad also. Now 1 more to beat. Got to get around Ruby Ruckus. Ruby Ruckus puts the hips to the outside. Finally shoots around. Calls off the jam. Another 4 points for Boulder County Bombers.
Short Stack may have done this before. She may have worn the star on another occasion. At least one.
At least one. But I think for the first time now, Mega My Day putting the star upon Lars. Up against Mia Smakovich for Dockyard.
Dockyard blue shirts 40, black shirts are Boulder County. They're at 419.
Next goal wins it. 15 seconds left on the clock.
And looks like illegal procedure there, Phil.
False start major and a high block for Meg My Day. This is going to be a power jam as time expires for the Dockyard Derby Dames. And if anybody can do it, it's Mia Smakovich. Right now, heading through the pack, solid defense by Boulder County. Boulder County, amazing defensive work all night long and continuing to do so now.
They're using that one anchor backwards blocker with a booty-facing blocker, and their anchors are the same ones used in the ships in the harbor at Bremerton.
It's true. I think they stole one off a carrier. Finally out of play. And a back block major on Mia Smakovich.
All right, so it looks like Meg My Day back on the track for Boulder County. She gets around the outside, and that is her initial pass. No points awarded to M16 Meg My Day on the initial pass.
This jam will go for the full 2 minutes, and that will be the natural conclusion. High block major, they're called on penetration, so she'll go join Mia Smakovich in the sin bin. Connie Pinko out there trying to stop her along with Sweet and Thrashy, but they can't stand up to her.
Meg My Day up to 10 as she's gets ready to take on that wave of mutilation defense one more time.
Brad Capone standing up to her briefly. Oh, a big pile up to the outer side. And another back block called.
Meg My Day towing the line on the inside. She gets an 18-point jam to end it for Boulder County.
Sorry, that's going to be a 19-point jam. One more to add on. So, while this is not official, I think we can call this pretty much official. Boulder County is going to win this one, 438. Dockyard, 40.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now, all the way from Boulder County, please make some noise for the Boulder County Bombers!
Come on down, congratulate both of these teams for putting on one heck of a bout. Unless you're up in the beer garden, in which case, don't forget to tip your server. But congratulations to the Boulder County Bomber All-Stars. I believe they might just be ranked after this weekend. Great tournament for them this year. Good to see them. But please put a big congratulations up to the Dockyard Derby Dames Wave of Mutilation.
It has been a thrill, as always, to call with Phil Dirt. I am HP Shovecraft, and I appreciate your intelligence and good looks.
Who are you talking to? Thanks, folks. You have a good night.